what that question is, what it is we're looking for, and make sure you think about that in those terms. It's not just a copy-paste processing, adding things to a system. It's actually thinking about what they're looking for and what is the best route to obtain that. So thank you.
Yeah. So to think about this in a real-time situation, you got an agent out there who's probably doing like several meetings a day. His goal is to get the policy placed as fast as he can. Neither does he have the time or knowledge to navigate through all the various steps that go. He's only at the point where he wants to make the sale. But between the time he has met the prospect and we get to the point where we are completing the sale or placing the policy, there are a bunch of activities that happen, right? You're going to look at your needs assessment. You're going to look at whether he's going to qualify for that insurance in the first place. Jolie talked in the first session about the financial underwriting aspects. Does he have the revenue to pay? Is the cover that he's looking at realistic in expectations? That is he worth more dead or alive? So so somebody has to cover those aspects. Then you look at specifically for the products, what are the requirements? Do you need to order an exam? Do you need to order labs? Do you need to retrieve medical records? Does this carrier for this policy require the APA summary? So all this knowledge, he's not expected to have. We are expected to have. And how do we get that knowledge? Obviously, each BGA that we sign up will give us a list of do's and don'ts, will give us a standard operating procedure that we adhere to. They will tell us how frequently they need us to follow up. For each carrier, there will be a methodology in which we work. Either it will be communication through a website or through an email or through a fax. They'll have a protocol in place that once you place this request after so many days, you can do a follow-up. So basically, we need to have an attention to detail. We need to read the standard operating procedure and understand it thoroughly. Know exactly what it is meant by that statement. If you do not understand because of the language used, it is a good time to raise your hand and ask, what exactly is this for? What is the purpose for this and what is the meaning of this? And how do we do it? You shouldn't be getting into doing something with an assumption, because a wrong assumption on your part may cost dearly. It may cause time delays. It may cause the agent to be frustrated and lose faith and confidence. Then there will be an escalation to the BGA. BGA in turn will turn back on us. Our idea is try to help, not to cause complications. So many times interpreting the instructions could be a challenge because you may not be familiar with it. Understandable. You're doing it now only for a year or a week or 2 months versus somebody who has done this for 30 years of their life. Obviously, we don't have the benefit of that knowledge, but that is where we need to draw that knowledge, ask the right questions at the right time. And these questions should